Universal Realtors. Hope everyone's having a great start to your week. We wanted to create this week's video message to discuss the importance of what I like to call just simply practice. We actually now are going into our second week of our Do It Now program here in Central Florida. And one of the things that we've been discussing is obviously the importance of prospecting. Going out there and finding ways, different approaches that you can take to get new listings and also to find buyers. Whether it's a script that you may have created yourself, whether it's a script that we gave to you, or even one through the Mike Ferry organization, it's so important to really truly being able to actually master your skill or your technique to go out there and capture business. So what do I mean by that? So for example, today in our class, we were going over FSBOs, and we gave out a FSBO script. Well, what you don't want to do now is take this script, read it once or twice, and now go find the FSBO that you can call. You pick up the phone, you start calling, and you're going to read through the script, literally from number 1 all the way down to number 11 and 12. And that's only your first, second, third, or fourth time reading it. You're not going to do a very good job. You might get through it, you might feel comfortable with it, but imagine if you did it over and over and over again. One of the things that I always recommend is obviously to read. And a great book that's out there is Outliers through Malcolm Gladwell. And in this book, he talks about 10,000 hours. And it truly, really kind of helps you understand how important it is to actually try to master something. You have to be able to do it over and over and over again. Great example of why are there really phenomenal hockey players that come out of North America and Canada, but yet they're not really any really superstar type hockey players that come out of South Florida, that come in from the South, and so on. It's the 10,000 hour rule. It's so cold up north, so cold in Canada, that these folks are kind of stuck indoors learning how to obviously ice skate and so on, and just play ice hockey. So they do it over and over again. It's 10,000 hours. So in order for you to really master the art of going out there and prospect, you have to practice. So one of the things that I always recommend, find an accountability partner, someone that you can reach out to, whether on a daily basis, weekly basis, and practice. I always give the example too. If you're in Game 7 of the World Series, no matter if you played 200 games year to date from spring training all the way through the World Series, you're still going to find professional athletes going out there and taking batting practice before the game. They're practicing, mastering their art, mastering their skills. You have to do the same thing in regards to what you do as a realtor and as a salesperson. So the word of advice for this week, or the whole idea behind this video message, is to hopefully get you to understand how important it is to practice. I can tell you many of the top producers I've interviewed over the last year, one of the things that they do on a daily basis, besides prospecting for 2 or 3 hours a day, they will from 1 to 2 hours a day role play. They'll practice with somebody else. So I strongly encourage and recommend for all of you to do the same, and hopefully you will take this advice and be able to build an amazing career here in 2015. Talk to everybody soon. Take care.